Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making the matching card to go in my gift bag. I'm going to be using a Whisper White cardstock base. I'm going to need a piece of Pretty in Pink cardstock, some chocolate chip ribbon, I'm using the taffeta one, and I'm using the Soft Summer stamp set. As you can see, I've already done one of the flowers from the last tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you how I do that again in a minute. The first thing that I need to do with my cardstock base is I need to take some of the cardstock off the bottom of the card because I don't want it to be too long. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer for that, and I'm just going to take 1.5 centimeters off the bottom of the card, which is about 3/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to use my scallop edge punch just to punch along the bottom of the card. Okay. And as you can see, that's made the bottom of the card a little bit shorter than the back. I've got a piece of Pretty in Pink which I've already cut the size to go across the front of my card. And I'm just going to use the scallop edge punch again to scallop the bottom of that. If you remember where you put the bottom of your first piece of card, you can make sure that the next piece of card will also match up with it. I'm not sure if I've done that, but I'm just going to check. It should more or less mirror the top bit. Yep, I have, that's good. Now, to make sure that you get the front of this card the same level as the back so that it stands up nicely, the easiest way is to lay it across the back of your card and add the adhesive to the top layer of the Pretty in Pink and to the back side of the scallops. That way, when you put your Pretty in Pink layer in there and you line it up with the back of the card and you close the front of the card down, you know that that's going to be straight. Okay, and there's the front of my card so far. I want to put some flowers coming down the front. I love this stamp set because it's probably one of the prettiest stamp sets that I've got that doesn't take an awful lot to do. The one thing you have to remember is because it's double mounted, don't look at the image on this side because this, on my block, for those of you that come to my classes, it's the wrong way round. It's the opposite way round to this side. So what I've done is I've inked up my flower with chocolate chip ink, and I'm just going to lay it diagonally across the front of my card, just like that. And now I want to add a little bit of colour to my picture, and I'm going to use the same colours that I used last time because remember this is going to match my gift bag. So I'm using Blush Blossom and Pretty in Pink with Close to Cocoa and Old Olive. So just like I did before, I'm going to use the Blush Blossom first, and I'm just going to add some colour to the back of the flower image, and again on the smaller image. And now I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to do the same thing again, following the lines of the image. And it's a really quick, pretty effect, so it doesn't have to take very long at all, and I like things that don't take very long. I don't have a lot of time to sit and fiddle with things sometimes. So if you're in a rush and you've forgotten somebody's birthday, this is perfect. I'm just picking up the colour with the blender pen, just like we did before, and I'm drawing and I'm following the lines of the leaf. And clean the blender pen on my backing paper, my grid paper. use the Close to Cocoa just for the twigs of the flower. And that's part of my card done already. Now I want to put this flower coming down at a slightly different angle to the other one. I could use dimensionals, but today I'm just going to use some snail because it's a little bit quicker. I've cut this one out just so that I can layer it over the top, and I don't have to fuss around too much. Plus I can leave the stalk over the top, which I quite like. It just gives it an asymmetrical look and a good bit of dimension instead of having a flat card. I'm going to use my chocolate chip ribbon. I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom of my Pretty in Pink and tie a knot. If you find that your ribbon slips, you could just put a glue dot behind it. So I should tie that again for you. I've crossed it over, so left over right and under, and I'm going to bring that one back and cross that over. Okay, and once I've done that, I can then snip the ends of my ribbon. I'm going to use one of the Stampin' Up! Glue dots. I'm just going to put that behind the knot of my bow. I'm almost done. I just want to put a little message on there. And this time I think I'm going to use Thanks So Much again because it's going to match the card that the bag that we've already made. Now the easiest way to find out if your stamps are straight is to use some paper that's already got lines in it. You use graph paper. I'm going to use the grid paper that Stampin' Up! Sells, and I've just lined my stamp up with the lines on the paper, and I can see that my stamp's not completely straight. Sometimes it happens, especially if you're mounting your own, so I need to angle it just up to the right slightly when I put it down on my card. If I wanted to make sure it was exactly right, I could use my Stampin-Magic, but I'm happy with that. I'm just eyeballing it. And there's my finished card. So it matches my pretty gift bag. If I wanted, I could have paper pierced the bottom. But there's the matching gift bag and card that I've made. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Come and visit my blog and see what other colours I've done and used this stamp set with. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.